So, look, as we all talk here throughout the inauguration coverage, we're also checking the news. There's some serious stuff. There's some light stuff. And to the producers, can you go ahead and find pictures of George Bush at the inauguration?
Oh, it's so good.
It's the best thing.
Yeah.
I can't stop laughing at
classic
it. I mean,
Bush.
it's,
With the tarp over his head and stuff like that. You'll have plenty of pictures. Oh, here we go.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh, God.
so it
No, it
starts
gets
to
better.
rain.
Okay, Sarah. Come on! Who doesn't love Bush? Okay, a lot of people. But he is such a goofball, man.
Yes, he is.
It's hard not to laugh.
Oh my God!
Yeah. Come on! He looks like his mom there a little bit. Okay, and he also looks like an old, like, French king.
Right.
You know?
I heard about these golden showers.
I heard Trump was going to do it. Not going to let him. Not going to happen today. Not to me. Not to old W.
That is the sort of guy you can totally buy accidentally choking on a pretzel. He's a danger to himself as he goes about his day.
Remember that when Bush got to reference Johnson's makings, when Bush first got into office, one of the first things he did, everybody's like, what's going to be his first act? He choked on a pretzel and nearly died. People were like, oh no, my God.
It was a bold move.
Okay. Later he would fall off a bike and hurt himself. He's
Right.
like a child.
Yeah, I mean, weirdly enough, I don't know. I know people will probably disagree with this. That's like the part of him that makes me like him a little.
Totally.
Right?
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like his human side.
Yeah, no. There's no question that George Bush is a human. So now
Unbelievably
No, he's-
flawed one.
Yes,
that's
absolutely.
right.
Yeah.
So his policies were a disaster. So many people lost their jobs, their lives,
Their
etc.
lives and their lives and their lives.
Yeah, so that's not a laughing matter. But he is a goofball. And so I read this comedian about a year ago, and I think he's right. He said, in our lifetimes, the funnier candidate has won every time. And so what he's talking about is the candidate who's more likable. But it's true, Gore was 1,000 times smarter than George Bush, and even Bush's voters knew that, right? But I didn't like W, because he'd put the tarp over his head and be like, right? And he'd roll, one of the things that the reporters used to always say is, when they were on the plane with him, he'd roll oranges down the aisle, like, it's just bowling here. Like, what is that, right? But they found it likable, right? And so they gave him better coverage, and it makes a difference. And Trump, not a very likable guy, but he did crack jokes and he was entertaining. And Hillary was, not very entertaining. Let's just put it that way, right? And sometimes it makes a difference.
Friendly Darkness just tweeted in, George W. is the reason for all those warning labels on toasters and hair dryers.
I want to see the pictures one more time. And by the way, these are slightly unfair to him because I think in the second one that looks the funniest, I think he's putting it on.
Yeah.
But of course it is.
looks
It's not
like
a,
he's
I mean,
blown
it's, of course it's. No. I don't think. I think he can't figure out how to put it on.
He's not putting it on because when you're putting it on, your fingers are at the highest point on it. That's gotten away from him.
Okay, and hold on the picture because the other thing that I love about this
Is Obama?
No,
Dick Cheney.
Dick Cheney.
Cheney in the
Oh.
background goes, oh, there he goes again.
Oh my God,
Like
I
he's
didn't
so
realize.
Look at his
Can't
face.
help you out of this one.
Exactly. He's thinking, thank God I don't have to rescue him from this one, right? Like all those years of being his parent, being his dad, right? That's why I brought a hat, a cowboy hat. That's the way you do it.
Here's the Riddler from Batman.
Yeah, I think that's a penguin, but I think
The
you're
penguin
right.
is what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Meanwhile, Obama in the front, quiet, classy.
Yeah, that's
you
what I
know.
was gonna say.
Yeah.
That photo is so symbolic of all three of those people.
Totally,
Right?
yeah. The only way it would have been better is if Dick Cheney's hat was black
And if he was holding a shotgun.
and accidentally shot someone. We already hired one investigative reporting team thanks to you guys. Let's hire the second right now. Go to tytnetwork.com/go.